and I can't afford any.
Yeah,
That's sick.
You want what?
I want cookies.
Why don't you bake them?
I don't have the shit to bake. I don't have anything.
You have like
What?
a dollar.
You're that poor, you can't afford to fucking make cookies?
Yes.
When he said there's a dog in the house, he probably made Chinese food.
And yes, I am that poor.
Oh, dude. Where are you living?
I'm living with Kuyu and his friend, or Kuyu and Captain and their friends.
Start selling drugs or something, for fuck's sake.
You need to get a car somehow and just try for Uber. Can't you get like an uncle or something to give you an old car?
I might be able to get my mom's old car.
Peak levels
Go.
beyond
You can make good money driving
tolerance.
for Uber. Do you live in near a city?
Luxury cruise.
Yeah, I live in
Orgies,
Gilbert.
fries, refueled.
Uber's
How's
banned
that?
in my city.
Well, you're in Canada.
I'm the only province in Canada that doesn't have Uber. It fucking sucks.
Oh my god, I love Uber. I use it like
Do you have all
the
the
time.
Uber equivalents?
Yeah, there's Lyft and all that other shit here. It's weird.
Then what the fuck is that band supposed to do?
Someone
Prevent Uber from being
yeah,
there.
got paid.
We used Uber. In fact, I have like a couple drivers that have their son number. I was calling, come get me.
Oh, it's Ghost Phantom. Oh, my third favorite player to kill.
I'm heading to you, by the way.
I know, he's so bad, isn't he?
So Orgy, I'm gonna get a cutter.
Ooh, that's a good shit.
Warning. Peak levels beyond operating
I'm
tolerance.
excited. I have the money. I know I have the rank now.
Orgies, prize, refueled.
It's gonna happen.
3 plasmas, a cannon, and a railgun. I'm gonna put him on the kill on site list.
Yeah, you should.
Unfriended Shady.
He's X13th.
Why would he unfriend us?
Well, he got kicked out, didn't he? Wasn't he the guy that was leaking info or something?
Luxury cruiser.
I thought that was
Orgies,
Luca,
prize,
or is this before?
refueled.
This was after Luca, I think.
No, we kicked
Poison what?
we kicked Matt Walker out for combat login.
Right, but what about
Multiple
Jarl
times.
Odin? Jarl Odin was in our group for a bit there.
Oh,
Yeah, he was. But he never was around. Like, he joined and then...
Yeah, he was kind of a spy.
Yeah, he was a spy.
Okay, so he was a spy.
Is he... Well, then we should... If he unfriended me, we should take him off the Discord.
He already is, I thought.
Pretty sure he is off the Discord.
Yeah, I think we removed him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
Kuyu's been doing a very good job of keeping the Discord clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has.
Kuyu has been taking great care of our Discord. I don't know anybody that isn't on here.
Luxury cruiser.
Yeah, he did a
Orgies,
purge, I
prize,
think, 2 weeks ago.
refueled. Luxury cruiser. Orgies,
I think having,
prize, refueled.
I don't know, like bi-weekly purges is a good idea.
Yeah, no, every 2 weeks sounds good to me.
So like if they're not active, just purge.
I'm using that multi-stream again. It's pretty sweet.
I think it's funny that they keep banning you.
Well, from some sites anyway. Yeah. I'm not allowed on vapors.tv anymore.
Wait, why? What happened?
Why?
I guess my content isn't vape enough. No, I was multi-streaming and that's against their TOS apparently.
What the hell is multi-streaming?
So I can stream on YouTube, Twitch, and a whole bunch of other sites at the same time.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
Yeah. I showed him a site that basically like you stream to that site and then the site like reroutes your stream to all the other places that you want
Luxury
it to go, so it doesn't use all your bandwidth.
Orgies, prize,
Problem is you gotta set up an
refueled.
account for each of those places, and then some of them don't like multi-streaming apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to get like individual stream keys and like send it everywhere, and it's annoying basically. But
Oh yeah, no, that part's easy. The setting up the accounts and replying to their emails. And there's like 30 different places that it supports, so I did I think 10 of them.
like, there's some places on there like, oh, I got banned from like Vape TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is Vape TV? Never
Yep.
heard of that.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
heard
getting
of, like-
Shit that
banned from places
banned
I've never
from.
heard of.
I've heard of like Hitbox before.
Luxury
Yeah,
cruise
Hitbox isn't even one of the
Origins
ones.
prize.
It doesn't work anymore.
Wait, what?
What
Sorry,
are-
what?
What are? I don't understand what you guys are talking about.
Streaming.
Yeah,
There are
I can't get-
websites that
I
will
can't get
allow you to
streaming to work
combine
on
all
my
your
computer.
streams.
yeah. There's this website. It's called Restream.io that lets you multi-stream. So you can basically you stream to them, and they'll restream your stream to all these other different websites.
So that way you can stream to several things at the same time.
So then
Yeah.
what you're referring to is like using several websites like that at a time.
What's the purpose of streaming?
People enjoy watching it, and you can actually make money off of it.
Oh, that reminds me.
Because
I
people
just
can
hit
donate
affiliate
to
by
you.
the way on Twitch.
Oh, you're a Twitch partner now?
Just affiliate. It's like the in-between step. But I'm
Oh,
So do you
okay.
make-
Maybe you
do you
should
make
stop
money then?
multi-streaming then, so that they don't
Isn't
like
that
take
what
away your.
got was affiliate?
I didn't accept
Do you
it yet.
Do you make money then?
You
I
can.
can off subscriptions, but it's still
There
probably
are
a
people
no.
that make loads of money streaming, dude. Like some of the professional gamers for League of Legends make more money than Shady streaming.
Shady
Yeah.
makes money streaming.
No.
No.
Than his normal.
Like them
No, they're saying
streaming
more-
makes more money than Shady does putting new tits on people or whatever it is that he actually like. I don't know.
Oh.
Did some people? That's what I think.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Look, it's
dudes
funny to watch
get paid
somebody
for
play
throwing a ball in the
games I
net.
can get on
More
and do.
than that.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just saying it seems funny going online to watch people play freaking Elite Dangerous when you can actually just go on and play it yourself.
Hey, dude, I don't understand it either. But you know what?
I don't.
Whatever. Some people actually do really like to stream. Like, there are some people's streams that are actually like really enjoyable to play, or to
Yeah.
watch them play.
I used to think that just like you, and then I went and watched a couple, and I was like, yeah, I can see why people watch this.
Yeah.
Plus, if your
I would like
computer
to
is
do
not
it,
good or
honestly.
you're at work, it's good for those two.
I really like
Landing is
Sackrill.
at 8 o'clock far.
Yeah.
As you enter with the green lights on your right.
Like, I don't know what it is. I
You
don't know
probably
if
have
it's my
something set up
bandwidth.
wrong. It might be
I
your
need-
internet more than
I
your
need-
computer.
It might. I'm gonna upgrade my internet because
You need really good internet to stream.
Like
Yeah.
Google Five where you live.
I'm
There's
sure
one
that.
chick with AA, she's super nice.
Who?
Some chick, I forget what.
I'm sure that
Jamie
I
Rush.
could get better internet because I have the same speed that I started with in 2010. Like,
Oh jeez.
I just have never because it's fiber optic, so even it was like 40 up or 40 down and 6 up or something.
That's pretty shit. Like,
It's okay, but yeah, like for
it's
today it's
it's
garbage.
okay. The internet that like Kuyu and Captain have is fiber, and it's like, it's stupidly fast.
Yeah, I just need to call and upgrade it.
Like all three of us could stream at the same time and have no problems
That's good, man. You should do that.
if we wanted to.
I'm looking at getting a gigabit connection.
Access to station data net confirmed.
That's what I want. 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think it'll be like 1,000 down,
Luxury
50 up,
cruiser.
or whatever.
Orgies prize.
I mean, that's still
Refuel.
really good. You want to download a 50
Luxury
gig game in
cruiser.
2 minutes?
Orgies prize. Repaired.
Yeah, but I gotta upload. Plus,
Luxury
like, I've got
cruiser.
100 up right now, I
Orgies
think.
prize.
It's why would I go down?
If you have 1,000 up, that would be so stupid. You put up like a 3 gigabyte video and it literally takes
Pay
like
fine
no
of
time at all. It
600
just
credits.
happens.
It's already fast. With like 100 up, it goes so fast. I was like, oh, 1,000 up would be a dream.
Dude, if you're like making videos like and your internet is that good, at that point you may as well just upload everything in AVI.
Yeah. Well, that's basically why I'm streaming now. It's like I've got enough bandwidth to stream everything I do. Why not record everything?
But you're going to be limited by your drive read capacity too with how fast you can upload. Like 1,000 up is no good to you if you have an SSD that can only read at 500 megs per second.
Well, that's true. But at least I'm maxing out my hardware instead of being limited by bandwidth, right?
Well, I mean, it
I love that,
probably
though.
won't even matter, to be honest.
I love maxing out my bandwidth and my hardware. Like, my router probably can't even handle that speed. I think it maxes out at 100 too.
A Mahon FTL, I've never seen one of those before.
Man,
Let's
that's
kill it.
combat pilots?
Yeah, Mahon has combat pilots.
It's obviously just bounty hunting for the CG. He'll sell it right after. It's just a
Well,
rental
no,
ship.
Or they'll self-destruct right after.
It's a rental.
The bot says it is. Bot's being slow tonight.
Hey, is a 3B fuel scoop gonna be okay for my ass?
Depends on what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
Well, jumping.
If you're
from-
like gonna fly to Sag A, no, you're gonna kill yourself.
No, I come out to Quince to finish my mission.
Oh
Get
yeah,
out the
it'll be.
Yeah, we'll get you
that's
to
fine.
Quince.
That'll take forever to refuel.
But why not a 3A? You just there's not
They
one
don't
there.
have 3As here.
Oh,
I literally buy like everything at Founders, dude.
Well, I forgot to
Yeah.
freaking put a fuel scoop in it. All right, I was engineering.
I'm giving you shit. I love you.
Just next time, yeah.
Really?
Use
Yeah,
Founders.
man.
Somebody's gotta love me.
There's so many people here that I have just never seen before. This is kind of a good feeling.
Asslock's here.
I know.
Well, I just had to sacrifice my FSD interdictor for a freaking fuel scoop.
Oh, are you in Rackapila right now?
The pain. Yeah, I'm in Rakapila.
Like, there's a guy in an eagle here. My god. Like just a regular
Shady.
eagle.
Yes, I just got like 11 missions.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Wow, what the fuck, dude? Mostly harmless eagle. 3 burst lasers.
Are you
And a
patrolling?
shields. No, I don't know. I'm just sitting out here and seeing it agree with me.
Super Cruise or just outside the station?
Super Cruise. There's legitimately a mostly harmless eagle that is just, it's a player.
we tried landing here.
He has
Oh, wow.
he has 3 burst lasers and a shield cell bank at the CG. I'm just kind of impressed.
I got some good exposure on that video, man. That thing has over 500 views.
Which one?
The one I posted last night.
Oh,
Oh, you crashed through the planet or the other one?
No, that one's from. We were talking about crashing through planets. That's why I posted that. No, it's the
Okay.
one I was in my ass when I beat the FDL and a Python at the same time.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, that one's good.
They were not good, but
Maybe it's the Archon Fury effect.
Well, winning in an ass against like any PvP ship is just like a feat, right? And then you guys are doing it like daily.
not
And
Archon
loving
Fury. It's
every
Killing
minute of it.
Bane.
Well, the Archon
Archon
Fury
Fury.
effect. The Archon Fury effect is when you make a video that looks like you're doing that, but in reality you're just fighting shitters, so it makes you look
Yeah,
like you're much better
yeah.
than you actually are.
I hate to admit it, but like you're right, comes to me, and I just rolled over those guys. I shouldn't have been able to.
No,
kill them.
I was watching that and I'm like, fuck, these guys
Disengage
suck.
from local
Like,
networks.
you don't know anything about PvP, like it would
Well,
look really impressive.
to be fair, like I mean, I was pretty smart on the FDL. I mean, I was using my weight advantage to ram in.
No, yeah, like I saw it.
But yeah,
like,
he
you
was
weren't
still
being-
garbage.
You weren't being
Yeah.
bad, but like he was totally like letting you ram him. Like after the first time, like maybe once, I could see him letting you hit him one time, right? And then he'll go like, that was fucking stupid and I'm not doing that again. But no, he
Yeah.
just kind of kept doing it. So also it had the world's most paper mache python.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like you shot him like 6 times and he blew up.
Well, I kind of
Oh,
feel
wow.
like that some of those people, like, if they don't realize to put 4 pips in assists, like, you know, shields actually will drop pretty quick. I mean, Python,
Oh, yeah.
he probably only had, you know, 400 or 500 shields, and then, like, pound them with multiple cannon rounds and missiles, and if he's not 4 pips assists, they actually drop pretty quick. But yeah, I mean, it all boils down to that they weren't good at all. I mean, yeah, Archon
Peak
Fury
levels
effect.
beyond
Who
operating
was it in our
tolerance.
group that fought one of the devs, and then that dev like freaked out on stream about how strong their ship was? Who was it that
What?
did that?
I didn't hear about that.
This was a while ago.
No, that was someone from STC.
Was it someone from SDC?
Yeah,
I thought
they
it was one
fought
of ours.
They fought someone from STC, and then
Okay.
they're like, "Oh my god, how is it so?"
Yeah, it was Harry Potter.
Wait, his shields aren't good. Or was only his cutter.
I mean, if you're if you're somebody that
comparison to
doesn't
the
like
dev who doesn't
know,
play the game.
when the devs just play the whole. What is that feedback? There's hot miking going on.
Cups, invite me to win.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I am absolutely 100% sure that the devs don't play their own game.
No, they don't.
That
They
makes me
smoke
mad.
dope and snort crack.
No, this isn't the Star Citizen devs.
I was gonna say they're not buying Ferraris at least, right?
Yeah, they're not the
Although
Star
I'm
Citizen
making fun of
devs.
my Star Citizen friends right now. A few of them were trying to buy
Hey,
my
hey,
copy
yeah.
of the pre-purchase early, like because the 3.0 alpha was coming out. And I was like, no man, I'm not spending a dime on that until like they have something that is delivered that is worth playing.
Dude, I don't care
No,
how good a
alpha
game
just-
looks. If it's in alpha, I'm not fucking buying it.
The
Unless it's
3.0
like actually no
experience,
PUBG happens. So never
the,
mind.
the 3.0 experience got delayed until the middle of August.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like when it comes out in August. I'm curious, but I'm still not gonna buy.
If it
no
comes
way.
out in August, it was supposed to come out like the end of June.
It was supposed to come out last year.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, it
Yeah.
might be out by the end of this year, but I hear that every year, so I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
It's like No Man's Sky. It got delayed.
Maybe if they
delayed.
invested more of the money that they got from their project into their project, it would get out faster. But they've already like that game is literally like a money black hole.
Well, they posted some chart about how work done versus man hours and stuff, and they're getting close to the end apparently. So we'll see. I'm curious to see if that's accurate or if they're just trying to get more money by scaring up investments that way. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I think that they're just a bunch of little crooks. Like I've been looking at that game because Star Citizen, I admit, does look pretty cool. But like, oh my god, the devs piss me off. Just the way that they're like actually running everything there. There's seriously been millions and millions and millions donated to that game, and with nothing to show for it, basically. But like a war mode, no content.
Well, about 4 tech demos, yeah.
Yeah, like 4 different tech demos.
Yeah, like they're
Like-
not all the same game, so if they would all work together, maybe that would be something.
Well, not only that, but it's literally like it's a Kickstarter baby. Like it's not really a game. It's a self-perpetuating Kickstarter project that essentially exists to suck donations from people to like continue its existence.
Wait, are we talking about Elite Dangerous now?
No, like that's Star Citizen. Elite Dangerous is like, even though it's an inch thick in some places, it is a game.
Also a Kickstarter baby that is basically existing to suck money out of people to fund its other projects.
To its credit, Elite Dangerous
It's still a game.
existed before Kickstarter did. There were 3 games.
Yeah. No, I know.
And
So did
and-
Star Citizen though, because Wing Commander.
Cracked Industrial.
actually, believe it or not, the Elite Dangerous games for like the old ones were like outside of like the graphical fidelity, the general functionality of those games was very similar to how Elite works now if you play
Oh
it
yeah.
solo play.
No, I played an Elite clone. It's called Evercron. I don't know if you've heard of Evercron.
Well, what I mean is that like it has the same sort of emphasis on background simulation, and the game is just as like directionless and like void of like, you know, it has the same problems that Elite does that everybody complains about. We're like, oh, there's nothing to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, open
I have
sandbox
more
play.
stuff to do than I have time for.
That's what I'm saying. Is that like, but the original Elite games are the same way.
Oh
And,
yeah. Yeah.
The
totally.
game appears to be completely boring and contentless on the surface, but in reality it isn't.
It's just because there's only a limited amount of things to do, just endless places to do them in.
I suppose. Thing is that if you really think about like something like Star Citizen, it just depends on the type of game. If I'm going to put money towards something that's an early access game that's still in development, I'm going to do it for 2 reasons. A, there's enough of a game there for me to like warrant spending money on it, right? And B, I care about the game enough and the developers enough to give them money in the first place.
Yeah, that was kind of like why I bought PUBG. It's
That's-
enough of a game,
yeah.
and I care about the developers.
Well, PUBG is a perfect example of an early access game actually done correctly. It's got loads of problems, but the thing is that from what I can tell, the devs give a shit about correcting the problems that it has. And it's like it's actively being worked on. The money that's being put into the game from the people is actually being spent on the game. And it's not all being siphoned into personal bank accounts to like a retarded degree like it is in the case in Star Citizen.
Ooh, another one I was going to tell you about, Stellaris. You know Stellaris. The
Yeah,
developer.
Stellaris.
Did you see that Reddit comment? A guy suggested how Hive Mind Farm should work, and 43 minutes later it was in the game.
Really? I did not know about that.
Yeah, the Stellaris developer like reads the Stellaris forums and actively puts suggestions into the game to try it out.
It's
Nice.
shady.
Another one that's really good about that is Subnautica, actually. Subnautica has the most active like updates that I've literally ever seen. They'll literally update the game and patch it daily. Like they're like, oh, we're finished with our work for today. We're gonna put it in the game now, and then it goes up at 6 p.m. every day. It's cool.
I know Space Engineers does weekly updates. When
Yeah.
that's interesting, but you get lots of bugs that way. I find.
I like the daily update thing because from what I can tell, the development cycle for Subnautica functions something along the lines of they have a scheduled project that they're going to work on in that day, but first they look through all of the bug reports for the day before, and then they try their best to fix everything in that bug report, and then they start working on the new shit.
And they haven't worked on new shit for how many days running now?
About 6.
That's actually not too bad.
That's what I'm saying is that their last big update, because what happens is that the game is constantly being patched to fix bugs, but then the content comes out in bigger chunks that come out like every 2 months or so.
See, after I've skips the bug testing process and just focuses on releasing new content only.
You know, for how bitchy people how much people complain about how buggy Elite is, it's not nearly as buggy as some other games that I've played. Like,
Example.
remember original DayZ?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But that was like a mod.
Or like, well, yeah, but like you'd step on pallets and it would break your legs.
I mean, PUBG's kind of still that way with the car physics.
Yeah. Dude, if I get in a car in PUBG, I literally, like, on my fucking 960, my frame rate goes to, like, 7 if I'm in a car.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
There's settings you can change to help with that. I might be able to help you.
I might need to re-optimize it, because it's currently optimized for my old card, and the game runs great, except for the first about 30 seconds, and when I'm in a car. Like, once I touch the ground, the first 30 seconds is essentially unplayable, because I have to wait for all the buildings to render, and also it's getting like 10 FPS, but then the moment that it finishes that, it's like, ding, 60. And then if I try and drive
on my
it...
stream. He says he never gets bugs in Elite.
Oh, okay. He never gets bugs in Elite?
Just lucky, I guess.
He was a bug in our Discord, though.
What you consider a bug, though, like, instancing issues aren't really a bug. That's networking and, like, bad programming, I guess.
I don't really, I mean, like, there's bugs in Elite, though, like, but not badly.
Excuse
worst-
me.
The instancing is the worst part. What's
Supreme Commander, are you there?
You can just call him
I
Shady.
think
You don't
he's
have to
AFK.
call him Supreme. Yeah.
No, I'm just asking, is he
Wait,
there?
do what?
Oh,
Oh
there he is.
yeah, sorry, I just went okay. What's going on?
Did you get that, did you send an invite to the Discord to the 82nd?
I told him to send me a friend request in game. He hadn't been online yet.
Oh, he's
the reason I
online
haven't sent
now.
Oh, he is? Oh.
He's online now, yeah.
Tell him to
You
shoot me a
just
friend
did-
request if he hadn't.
You just
Or
didn't
maybe
want to
he
be
did.
your friend.
No, he just applied through the NR, so he was good for this.
Oh, it's one of those, like, 1 in 10 recruits that see us through an RA and apply there.
Yeah, actually, we've been getting almost one per day.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What has been happening that has caused our popularity to go up so much, outside of single-handedly destroying the PvP community?
Well, we got like 11 or 12,000 views on my YouTube channel from that, and it's 13th League just plastered all over it, so...
That probably helped, yeah.
And you're the leader of the 13th, and that's pretty much the full active player base right there. Have seen it now.
Or the people that keep up with that kind of shit. There's plenty of people that don't know about it still.
He has not sent me a friend request yet. So shoot me a friend request, and I'll shoot him the Discord invite. Yeah, I need to get on NRM more often, because one time I got on, there's like 6 freaking quests.
Who else is on there that, like, actually keeps up with it? I know that Kuyu does.
Yeah, I honestly, I bounced the co-leader to whoever actually is saying they're gonna participate. So I guess like a couple months ago, Q was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it." And I was like, "Oh great!" So I gave him that, and he didn't look at it, and I haven't looked at it. I'm not like blaming him because I don't look at it either. But I've just got to remember to do it more often because we do get randoms. Like, you know, we recruit so many people in game, and so it's like,
Yeah.
it's like we have a steady stream of people coming in anyway, and so you just forget about the Inara. But I don't know. I'm gonna be better about it.
We should give Masslock Mafia an ambassador status too.
That's what somebody else said. I don't mind with that. I like
I'm
Masslock.
okay with that. A lot of people like, I think Rambo would probably be ass mad if we did it, but that's fine.
He said he's gonna send you a friend request.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna message him right now.
I think Rambo got like uncomfortable when we invited Highwake in. It's one of the GCI guys.
Well, it's one of our guys now.
I know.
Yeah, he's been fine. Like, yeah,
I mean,
we actually talked about him because he was GCI, whether or not we wanted to like. We
Yeah,
kinda like,
I
well,
remember
we'll give him
there
a
was
shot.
I remember there was a discussion about it. I was there for that. Killerwatt was he was a Fed, though.
No, I wasn't.
Dude, I stole you from Kodiak, and Kodiak was pissed.
But I wasn't a Fed.
It was hilarious. Holy shit, dude! You should have seen some of the shit that he said to me.
He
Well,
still
like, yeah,
attacks me all the time and mentions that. It's pretty funny.
Oh, what? He still
What
brings
did
up.
he
He's
say?
like,
What
"You
did he say?
stole
What did he say?"
Killerwatt from me, Reed."
Yeah, he's still a little sore. He always, he's like, I should come over there and attack you. I'm like, and then I just started a big conversation with him. We didn't end up fighting, but it was funny.
Well, like he has essentially informed me that he thinks that I'm like a bad person, and that
Yeah.
like what I did was like morally unacceptable.
Well, that's just the 13th Legion. We get told we're bad people, and what we do is morally unacceptable every day.
I mean, I get shit talked, but not like personally. The only people that personally shit talk me, really, are Kodiak for doing that,
You know, guys, I'm gonna-
Matt Hut or Mike
Yeah,
Honcho,
Poison?
and Pendragon. Those
Yeah,
are the only
well,
people that like personally
All right,
hate
man.
me.
Take care.
Have a good night,
But-
Poison.
But dude, it was ultimately my choice to leave. It wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's still hilarious. You have to admit it's hilarious.
It is pretty funny because I know everybody wants me, but only certain groups can actually have me, and it's this one. I chose this. This is my family now.
I'm sorry that we had to pop your PvP virginity in the way that we did.
That's cool. No, I did it.
Wait,
I-
was
I-
you flying
I
with
enjoyed it.
Kodiak your first PvP experience?
Oh God, no. No, I've been out
Alright.
there too. You know, I've been ganked numerous times and fought myself out of shit a few times. And, nah, I mean, it is what it is, right?
17 missions?
Yep.
Oh,
No, not my first, and it
Okay.
won't be my last.
I'm about to get cracked industrial. Probably not.
who was
but-
it who was like their first? I remember Ultimate Gamer's like first real wing fight was with us. Now it's
We've had a few people that have never really PvP'd, and then they will go into a wing fight with us, and they're like, "That was the coolest thing ever. I get it now."
Yep.
Yeah.
It is pretty fun.
My first
Hey,
one
dude.
was like that too.
I mean, I had one wing fight. I didn't do anything, and I got blown up, and I was instantly hooked.
Yo.
It's like that was so fucking cool.
I gotta tell you though that since I've joined this group, my abilities have probably doubled.
You've gotten
Yeah,
good.
you'll keep
Yeah.
getting better and better too, man.
I really
Well, it
sucked
also-
when I joined, and I'm halfway mediocre now.
I think I really sucked when I joined. But now I can kind of fly crutch play styles.
Yeah, exactly. You learn what you're good at, and then you go there.
You know, I got recruited into this group to be a wing commander because they made the PvP group and no one here could PvP. This is like many years ago.
Oh yeah, this is like before, like when the dinosaurs roamed the earth or whatever.
The prismatic Imperium separation.
It's way before that. It's like 2015, spring 2015.
Oh shit, like early game.
What the fuck? Am I an open? There must be an open, but I don't.
Oh, that's
see
been
it.
happening.
I see you.
Really?
Wait, turn on your beacon,
Like-
Storm.
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot.
My beacon's on.
Okay, and who else are we trying to see?
Oh no, Kilowatt isn't here, is he?
Is that
Yeah,
why?
I'm just flying into freaking Millerport, but I'm not seeing any commanders flying around.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's probably because everyone went into private. Because if you try and go into open, it's like so laggy that you'll lag.
Yeah,
the
it
fuck out.
says you're in open.
No, but I don't have anything on my bandwidth.
You're
Yeah.
probably just in your own instance.
I was gonna say
Sometimes
you
when
got your
something
own
is really
instance.
busy, sometimes when it's really, really busy, you can just get in your own instance.
Huh.
Yeah, it's because they use Amazon servers, and I guess Amazon servers are busy because it's 4th of July and Canada Day. I don't know.
Well, I'll know soon enough when I drop out of this and into the Millerport space. I'll probably be freaking crawling with commanders.
I've had that where it's like you're you're trying to see if there's anyone there, no one in system. You get to the station and there's like 50 dudes there.
You
Oh,
low
I
it down
just
and your
crawl.
bandwidth is in the 7 digits, and you're just like, oh my god.
I don't think I've ever gotten 7-digit bandwidth.
I don't think you can.
I've had 6 though for sure. It's nuts.
Yeah,
No, there's barely anybody here. I think I see only 2 or 3 commanders, and that's about
you're
it.
in your own instant.
Yeah.
The real question is going to open down on the planet surface and see how many people are there. You're making me want to go to Quince now.
Oh. I mean, there's no fighting on, so you may as well if you want to.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, there's not. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes just talking to Luca and you guys. There's no one. in
Oh,
system.
Orgy, we should play a Stellaris game because I've gotten
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
much better at that.
I'm always down. I was playing it last night. I got the Star Trek mod on. It's even better than it was when I played it a year ago on the pirate version.
Okay, well I'm gonna get off and see if I'm able to boot that shit up or not.
Cool.
Alright.
I'm gonna start heading towards you know where.
Quincerino,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
I'm
don't
not gonna
want
take
to-
this ship because fuck.
you don't want to play Stellaris with me, you cuck?
Yeah, I will. But if you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
load it up,
If it lets me, if it doesn't, I'll just play PUBG or something. Oh, cool, I can play Stellaris. Nice.
oh, because someone else would be playing it. Okay, I'll play Solaris with you then. Because yeah, I forgot. you
Yeah,
gotta,
because it's I don't own it. I get it through Steam Share.
Yeah,
So if
you're
they're
doing Steam
online,
Share.
I can't play it.
What's funny is I can't play my stupid race now because I hive-minded it and I don't have the expansion, so I can only play that race when I'm on with you. I could change it back, but I'm just lazy. I don't want to have to modify it or create 2 races maybe.
My best race so far is actually based on your race. Like